I was curious to see what would actually happen if Trump followed through on his promise to cut public media funding.
Most people think of this as just PBS and NPR, but I looked into it, and there's over 20 public broadcasters in Arizona alone. I started researching some of these stations and found some really interesting stuff. KGHR in Tuba City, for example, is owned by Gray Hill High School. High school students there run their own radio station. Then there's KNNB in White River. They're the only station in the world that broadcasts in the Western Apache language. There's a few other stations managed by the Tohono O'odham Nation, where journalists are able to report the news in their tribe's native language. A lot of indigenous languages were almost completely wiped away during a 100-year period in Arizona's history when schools punished students for speaking any language other than English. That ban was in place until 1990, so having radio stations dedicated to preserving indigenous languages is a major step forward. PBS and NPR would be fine if Trump cut funding for public media grants, but from what I can tell, these smaller stations would be killed completely.